I almost forget that I'm talking to myself. Dear Shelley X, it's August 20th, 2024 once again. I remember when my ex was cheating on me, and as I look back on that time in my life, there was all kinds of spiritual hints that something was going on. I think I even dialed a tarot reader. This one they would, I think this is before YouTube. Yeah, it was. And they still had the psychics, the 1-900 psychics I called. They were right. They were right. It was a guy. Anyway, I ignored them all, of course, until I got to the psychic. Then it was just confirming what was already, I feel like was swirling around in my head. But I just didn't want to believe. So I was busy working, and raising 5 children. I was basically a married single mother because he didn't help much with the situations. He just kind of made things worse. And I'm going to get into it one day, whenever the time is ready. Okay. About the details of that. That's some separate stuff there. I needed his help with things like he would, I couldn't count on him to take them to the doctor. I had to take off work and do all that. With 2 parents, we could at least trade it off or something. But anyway, I don't even want to rehash it because it was just a headache. And it just reminds me that it's just something that's over with and I learned my lesson and here we are. See, but my focus is right now is on this message from heaven that gave me the clues that I was living in a bubble of delusion. Yeah, I had the blues all right, and I wasn't paying any attention to me in my own life. So I pulled my cards and I don't know what this is. It says everything beautiful will bloom in its proper time. Like that baby he had on the way. But by the time it was completely confirmed to me, she'd already had the damn baby. Baby was freaking almost a year old. Anyway, 2 years after I had my tubes tied, okay? So, child. Okay, I don't care, I don't care. So with the tarot, I get the high priestess in reverse. All right. At that time, there were secrets, a lot of harm being done, more than you know. Okay, y'all, more than just cheating and all that baby stuff. It was deeper than that. It was a hidden agenda. Okay. I was disconnected from my intuition. I feel like on purpose, but we always have free choice. But once again, things all work out, even the worst of times. I was very withdrawn. Okay. I just worried about work and making sure my children were okay and safe as far as I could physically try to do, and then try to wrestle with this energy of this discord with my mother that I couldn't put my finger on. So I spent a lot of time in silence. People may have felt I was selfish. I felt like he was selfish. And once, I look back on the story, he was. And a lot of shallowness, okay, a lot of ignorance, because a lot of money was thrown around to keep me quiet and keep me pacified, okay. A lot of misunderstandings of me, myself, my misunderstandings was trying to figure out what the hell did I do wrong this time, because I thought I had thought it out right. And before I knew it, I was somewhere else doing something that wasn't me, okay. So there I go. I definitely see myself back then as the high priestess in reverse. All that exactly how I felt or not felt. Okay, I do remember my emotions being blocked off. Like I was smoking a lot, and just was not focused on anything positive other just I was just trying to make it to and through the next day. Okay, and keep these children alive until they could get out of my hair. So I do remember times of clarity. Those times he and I were separated gave me some breathing room. He went to jail a few times during the marriage. I didn't realize then how much of a blessing that was, y'all. Oh God. I feel a book. I feel it. I see them chapters. Hmm. But it wasn't time yet. I had so much to learn about myself, the world, and all the people that were around me. Okay. It wasn't just him. So the next card says within a year. So I pulled the tarot here. It says Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, all in reverse. It was clarified by the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. It could represent family, contentment. It could be a group of people. It's a permanent, everlasting, happy ending of a different kind of emotional completion. I feel that right now. I feel emotionally content with all that I have around me. Maybe a family gathering or a reunion like that, right? A family commitment of love and time and attention to family and friends. This is what I've always pictured in my mind. Um, I just didn't know that I was out of alignment. The people that I was around, I was out of alignment. I was not in the proper space to experience the Ten of Cups that I had in my vision. So my view of the family, true family and friends, has completely changed from what I actually lived. Even though in my mind I thought that's what I was doing, but it was something. It was distorted. Okay, my vision was distorted. True family love and compassion has nothing to do with your blood. It can, hopefully, but it doesn't have to. And most often it doesn't. Okay. So this could be pushed into future energy here. This is surely what I dream of. So I'm not completely free of certain energies, but you know, I'm putting in the work on a daily. Then I get the card that says stay. And then the magician and the ace of pentacles pop out of the tarot deck as I pick it up. I barely get a chance to even shuffle them. They just jump out the deck on their own. I promise you. Certainly that's a major manifesting skill here. I do this in my sleep as far as manifesting and things like that, man. And some people know that for real. People that know me because they have witnessed it with their own eyes, okay? So I did clarify it. Oh, wow. I read the cards, the tarot cards. It said action, both of them, action, the magician, anything I can imagine, I can make real. I know that. Taking action on my ideas. These are things that I was asleep about. I didn't know about. Well, I knew, but I was completely closed off and blocked off from my own intuition. It said High Priestess in reverse. It didn't say Queen of Pentacles did come out in reverse, but that's what I was releasing. That stubbornness, that lack of focus. Okay. The money, there was a lot of money, but I wasn't managing it well. Okay. Um, this says take action on my ideas. So I'm getting a giant thumbs up from my guides right now. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to keep pushing this YouTube channel. So that's what they figured. That's what stay means. I'm not going to give up, but I'm just going to do it my way. Okay. I just got to be patient. Okay. I will do that. And then the Nine of Wands jumped out again in that same sort of manner. It's a wholly different deck, completely different deck. So I'm telling you, these cards ain't playing, and neither are my ancestors. I felt like that was them. The Nine of Wands. This is them. My ancestors, my spirit guides. Stamina. It reads that I have an opportunity here to recuperate after being hurt by people or from overexhausting myself. These are things I've dreamed about when I couldn't make connections of why I was feeling the way I was feeling. The exhaustion. I didn't realize how gifted I was. I didn't realize how much energy that was being sucked out of my life. It was being sucked out of me. I didn't realize it. So it was hard for me to protect myself. And of course, they can't step in. I prayed. So I guess they were just working things out slowly for me. And things just had to happen. Some things just had to happen. Because I'm a praying woman, I always have been. So I do now have an opportunity to recuperate after being hurt by people or from overexhausting myself. Both of those. I also have been physically and emotionally wounded by someone that I care about, many people, and the pain was devastating. But I have seen myself through. Okay. And I don't want to perpetrate that on my children. That was probably my main focus as I raised my children because of all the frustration and abuse that I'd suffered. I was just so dead set on not projecting that onto them so much. That's a lot. That's probably the main reason why I would separate myself from them a lot, especially when I knew I was exhausted. I didn't understand why I was so exhausted. I would have times of, being up, and when we were all together, we did do family things together and spend time with the children. But I feel like I could have did a much, much better job. I think we all feel that way. It is crucial that I conserve my vitality, my life energy for what's ahead in my future. So I will be prepared for that. That's also for the Nine of Wands. That's what I'm preparing for now. And I also pulled a card that said yesterday. So this is definitely a timely reading, and I love this. I love doing my own readings and recording them, whether you watch or not. Like I said, I love learning. I love being taught by spirit, and I love my security team most of all, right? So what happened yesterday? And I get the Temperance card in the upright, seeking balance to create calmness. That's a daily thing for me. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, being in my purpose and finding meaning there. Okay. And then that was clarified by the paranormal, curiosity, Page of Swords energy. I have this desire or this dire need to figure something out, or maybe Spirit is trying to tell me something here, or, keeping me at peace. Things are a mystery to me. Yeah. I'm ready for my next step and I don't quite know what it is. Okay. I'm just moving here by faith. The Temperance Angel. Things are a mystery to me and I may not be able to solve it. They do that on purpose because I'm telling y'all, I see things not when I'm not even trying to see things. Okay. All of you who are gifted as I am know what I'm speaking of. There's a calling from the unknown that is summoning my attention. So I'm going to follow it up and I'm going to see what I discover. Okay. So go ahead and cue the music. I know y'all can guess which card I pulled from the archetype deck. Which one is it? That's right. You got it. Agape. So this is an initiation here for devotion and unconditional love. On the light side, this is equal to service and reverence and honor and joy. But on the dark side, someone might be, trying to bypass the spiritual realm here to get something here, or maybe they feel like they're very righteous. They're righteous enough to bypass the spiritual realm to receive possibly some manifestations on the physical. All right. I have no clue about doing that, or I don't want to do that. I have no desire to, so that could resonate with someone who's watching. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us, and ask for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The Agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? I'll see y'all later.